Hello everyone, this is Starry Ari's ASMR. I am Ari, and today in this video I wanted to show you a few decks of cards from my husband's card collection, his playing card collection. So he has quite a few decks of cards, and some of them are specifically for use of magic tricks. Some of them are just regular playing cards that just look really pretty and nice. Others are kind of interesting themes, but he has cards from quite a few different brands, and I picked out a few from this brand in particular, and this is called Theory 11. And Theory 11 makes collections of very nice cards and very pretty designs or interesting designs, and their collections are always kind of fun. And he really enjoys the quality of their cards. So I picked out these ones here from Theory 11 because I thought they were really pretty or interesting, and I kind of wanted to show them to you. And he has a lot more than just these cards. He has a lot of Bicycle brand decks of cards as well, some really interesting ones that I think I will show you those in a separate video, because I do want to give you a look at the boxes and open up each pack and show you the different designs on the cards. So let's go ahead and jump right in. I'm going to move these off to the side, and then we'll just take a look one by one and see the designs of these cards. I think I will do a little bit of tapping throughout because I love the sound of the light tapping on the boxes. I think that's very satisfying. So there's going to be some tracing, some light tapping, and let's go ahead and get right into it. So the first deck of cards here that we have are the Theory 11 White Edition of their Artisan pack. And I don't know too much about each of these. I just kind of looked up online to get a general idea so that I could tell you what the names of each pack was. But I believe that they have a black edition of it. So it's basically, I think, the same, but just with a black base instead of the white base. But these ones, the box is this white with this gold foil, and it is raised. And it's just so beautiful, and the design is just gorgeous. And it's in the shape of a spade. And it's got these lines. These are kind of like white raised lines on the matte box coming out from the spade like that. It's just absolutely beautiful. And if I recall correctly, I think the Artisan line has been kind of, it's gotten some acclaim. I think that on their website it said that David Copperfield had called them the best playing cards ever produced or something like that. So very high quality. And on the side it says made in the United States of America. And the box, all of these boxes are a little bit beat up. They're not like perfect collector's editions. We have used quite a bit of these, quite a few of these, so they're not perfect boxes. He doesn't collect them for them to just kind of sit there and look pretty. He does enjoy using them. And my husband does know some magic tricks, so he really likes having very pretty decks. So here, down here, it says Premium Playing Cards, Series 11. Let's look at the back. This is another just beautiful design. And it's again got all of that raised gold foil and the white embossing. It's just so beautiful. This is what the design looks like. I'm not too sure what this writing says. I don't know if it's Latin. I don't know Latin. But I think that this design on the back is gorgeous. And all of the Theory 11 cards come with the seal here, but as you can see, since we have used this deck, the seal's been broken. So that is the outside of this first box. I think it's beautiful, and it's just so gorgeous with this raised gold foil. It just looks so beautiful. So let's go ahead and open these up and take a look at the actual cards. Oh, and on the flap it has a little saying here, per ardua ad alta. I don't know what that means. You can see some of the embossing on the inside of the label here. And here we go. Also, none of these decks are in order, I don't believe. So I'm going to flip through them and try and show you some of the faces as well. But let's take a look at the backs of the cards first. So these backs kind of look like the back of the box. The design here, I believe that it's the same, except these, for the purpose of them being smooth playing cards, these aren't raised, but they're very shiny and beautiful. The gold is just very shimmery, very pretty. I believe that all of the backs are the same. They look kind of the same. Let's flip them over. I wonder if these are yes, these are the Jokers. So I think what I want to do is kind of flip through and show you the different cards. So these are the Jokers. That is the Guild of Artisans, the U.S. Playing Card Company, the Jolly Joker. The Jokers are always kind of creepy. I don't know why. So that's the Joker. And the other one should be here on top as well. Yes. And then I'm not very good at handling cards, so I apologize if you are and you're like, oh my gosh, this is painful to watch. So let's look at the actual cards themselves. So the number cards, I believe, are kind of pretty basic, as well as the face cards. So this is the Jack. I feel like that's kind of a very traditional looking Jack. And some more number cards. Yeah, so I don't think that the actual fronts of the cards here are very different or unusual. Here's a queen, looks like a pretty basic queen. So he does have some decks of cards that are actually interesting, like on the faces of them. Oh, this is a little magic secret. Some decks of cards will come with a double-backed card. So this is one single card, and it has the backing on both sides, and that can come in handy with some of the magic tricks. I don't really know magic tricks. He's taught me a few, and then I've forgotten them over the years. And he doesn't know too many, but enough to, like, at a party he can pull out cards and everyone has a fun time. So that is this deck. So let me go ahead and put these back in the box. I just love the boxes for the Theory 11 cards. They're just all so beautiful and very pretty, elegant looking. Like if you have a kind of nicer like den or game room, like these would just be so beautiful to display. So this was the Theory 11 white Artisan cards. Beautiful. And this one here is their Provision brand playing cards. And these ones, I couldn't really find too much about these. I think that they are kind of I think these ones were made in Philadelphia and kind of like are celebrating Philadelphia's history, I believe. I really enjoy the front of this box. So let's take a look, a little closer look at the design. So the box itself is kind of this base, almost like a deep charcoal gray, and then it has some gold foil, these beautiful designs on the sides, and these snakes with a saber, and I'm not too sure. I don't know if this is imagery like specific to Philadelphia. I'm so sorry. But that's what the front looks like. Very pretty. Let's take a look at the sides. So in that same kind of orange, it says playing cards designed by True Hand. And it has some more of these ornate designs on the edges. This is what the bottom of these cards look like. And this is the other side of the box. It just says playing cards produced by Theory 11. Let's take a look at the back. So you can see the seal that was here that has been broken. And this is the backs of these playing cards. So it has those snake designs here, as well as the symbols for the 4 suits in the playing card deck. And it has these orange kind of like wheels here in the middle, like cogs. I think it's interesting having this kind of flat orange mixed in with the ahead and open these ones up. Oh, and the inside of this box is also gold foil. So that's really fun. That's really beautiful opening that up and just seeing that really shiny gold. It's all throughout the inside of the box. It's beautiful. This is the back of these playing cards. So it is that orange color with the snake design that we saw on the back of the box. And this one, let's take a look. Oh, we don't have the jokers on top. Let's flip through. Try and find those. It's interesting. So these are jacks. But I didn't see the jokers. I wonder if he had to pull those out for a trick, or whether this one perhaps did not come with jokers. I'm not too sure. Okay, well, I don't think we have them. But we also don't have the double-sided back card. So these are the number cards. I really like the kind of classic look of these, but they're kind of like a little bit fun. And they have the numbers spelled out on the sides as well. So here's 7. Except apparently for the face cards. These face cards are kind of interesting. Let's take a look at them. So this is the Jack. He looks very serious. I love the feel of these cards. They're just so smooth and it's just very, very high quality. Here is the King. It's kind of an interesting look. These are really interesting character designs. And we already saw the Jack. Let me flip through, try and find the Queen. Here's the Queen. Oh, it's got like a little dog. That almost looks like a greyhound or something. It's so funny. Like a miniature greyhound or a whippet. So these are interesting designs. They're not just the classic face card look. So that's really fun. And I don't think there's really anything else too interesting with these. Oh, the kings. Oh, I think the cards are all different depending on the suit. So this king here, because it's a diamond, is kind of in the same style as the diamond from the Queen, but it's different from the King of Hearts. That's really fun. I've never noticed. Are all of the suits usually slightly different other than just the design of the suit and the color? Or is this just kind of a special thing? I don't actually know. I should probably have learned more about playing cards before doing this video, but oh well. So that is this deck here. Oh, my husband tried to teach me how to do the slow, I forget what that's called, where you slowly drop the cards, but I can't do it quite yet. He did teach me a few pretty good shuffles, and I've gotten pretty good at the fancy shuffles, but I don't think I'm going to do that here because it's probably going to be a little loud. Let's go ahead and put these back in the box. And that is the Theory 11 Provision playing cards. And our next box of cards is the Theory 11 Monarchs. And this box is a beautiful, beautiful, deep, deep green. And again, with that kind of signature gold foil. And it has these designs all along the cards, and it's a little bit raised. And here it says Monarchs, made in the United States of America. And this is what the side looks like. See a little line drawing up here. It says made in the United States of America. And these lines are actually kind of ridged, so it's very fun to drag my finger across them. And this is the back of the box. It's very, very fun, and it's kind of this snake on a saber with all of these branches coming off of it. And then it says Regis. Very fun. And then this is also symmetrical. So this is what it looks like up here, and it has that same design, just mirrored. These cards, when I was looking them up on their website, said that these were the set that they used in the movies Now You See Me and Now You See Me Too. I think that's the second one. I don't think it has a fancy name. I love the look of this box, and it's just so elegant looking. All of these just look so elegant and beautiful. And it has the Theory 11 seal. It's broken up here. Let's go ahead and take a look at the inside of the box. And this one doesn't have any designs on the inside. And here are the backs of the cards. I love this deep green color. So this is the design. It's just absolutely beautiful. I think that Theory 11 usually works with smaller artists to help design their cards. I'm not sure if that's necessarily true for all of their collections, but I think that I've seen that before. It's a beautiful, beautiful deep green, and it has the design in white. Let's take a look at the faces of these cards. So here is the king. I feel like this is like a very classic king. It's the King of Hearts. So it's the Nine of Clubs. It's another classic one. This one doesn't have the number written on the side. Here is the Jack of Hearts. The gold on the designs is a little shiny, but again, nothing is raised, so that this is kind of a usable playing card deck. It's the Two of Spades, pretty basic. I'm going to flip through and see if I can find the Queen. There's another Jack. Here's a Queen. So these ones are a pretty classic look on the front. I think that the bicycle cards, the bicycle brand cards that he has, tend to have more interesting faces or fronts of the cards. I don't know if you call these faces. I don't know. But those ones, he has some really, really interesting ones. And I think that so far this seems like it's making really nice sounds. I think I'll enjoy it when I'm editing it. So I think that I will do a second video at some point showing you some of those, because he has some really, really cool ones. So this was the Theory 11 Monarchs, and they do have a few different colors for these ones, but I really enjoy this deep green. It's just beautiful. And the last pack of cards that I have to show you today is the Navigators collection. So this one, again, has the gold foil on the top. It's beautifully raised, and the text is in this very stark black. So it really, really stands out against the white background of the box. And this is the design. You can see there are lots and lots of intricate details to this one. And this is a nautical themed deck. This is what the side looks like. And is the back. It has this big ship wheel, this nautical wheel here. And again, just all of those very, very tiny, intricate details. I really like the stamp of this deck. It's this black with the gold foil. Let's go ahead and open this one up. And the inside of the box for this one does have some designs. You can see there's some gold foil in here as well. Here is the backs of these cards. The back of the box. So they are that plain white background with that very, very shiny, shiny gold. Beautiful, beautiful cards. These ones are super, super smooth. I don't know that we've really used these ones very much. Maybe because they're like too pretty. But really, really smooth. They just kind of slide around very easily. And let's take a look. So this one does have jokers. I'll have to ask him why some of them don't have jokers. I'm not really sure. This is the Joker card. Oh, that's interesting. It's like little, like mermaid fishtails coming out of a barrel. It's fun. It's the other Joker. Let's see what card we get. It's the 3 of diamonds. So the actual number cards are pretty classic. It's the 7 of hearts, the 9 of spades, 6 of spades. I love that sound. Oh, here is the king. Oh, that's interesting. Look at that. It's a very fun, fun design. The 2 of diamonds. Let's flip these over. Here's the king of spades. Another design. This one, he's got a little spyglass. I don't actually know if these are supposed to be specific navigators in history or just kind of generic. I'm not too sure. I don't really know my navigators very well. Let's try and find. Here is a jack of spades holding up a little torch. And the jack of hearts. Here's the queen of diamonds. She looks pretty fierce. Let's see. Oh, the aces look really fun. Look at that. The aces have this interesting design in the middle. It's like a round kind of sun with the heart in the middle there. It's fun. Let's take a look at another queen. This is the queen of spades. Look at her. She looks like she is ready for anything. These ones are very nice. These ones are just so smooth. They're just like sliding very easily. So I think that these ones might be a pretty new deck for him. They're very pretty. I really like the backs of these ones. So I'm going to put these ones back. And there we go. That was our last deck that I wanted to show you today. Here are all of the decks. I really love all of these. I think that the white Artisan edition for the box is probably my favorite because it just has this really beautiful spade, and I think it just looks really very classic and beautiful, very elegant. And then I think my second favorite would maybe be the Monarchs box, and then these ones are pretty even. I would probably say the Navigators is my next favorite. So these were just 4 of my husband's playing card deck collection. I definitely want to show you some more cards from at least his bicycle brand collection, because he has some really interesting ones there too. But I thought that these ones were interesting designs, interesting boxes, and I thought that the boxes and cards might make some tingly sounds. I hope that you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope that you have a wonderful rest of your day.